Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome back to the Top Flight Pod. You know what it is. You know what we're here to do. Back in studio today, beautiful Austin, Texas. I'm with the boys. We got B here to my left. We got Bali here to my right. As you can see on the table, we got a bunch of items that I just got from Q2 Stadium, the equipment sale that was done by Austin FC for the 4ATX Foundation. 100% of the proceeds going to that foundation. And it's very special to me, B, because, and Bali also, because 4ATX does a lot of work with Burnham Middle School and Navarro, formerly known as Lanier High School. And there's some more work coming up with Navarro that they said that they couldn't speak much about it, but there's some future projects coming up. So that's also that's massive. And it means a lot to me because those are schools that we went to, mate.
Yep.
Imagine if this was going on when we were there, brother.
Oh, it'd be awesome.
How are you doing today, B?
I'm doing good. When I first heard the equipment, so I thought it was like cameras, like
What?
equipment.
No.
What is this equipment? So I was like, oh, H is gonna go get some new cameras or something, maybe some stands. But no, it was the gear. So
Nah, man, they actually had a bunch of cool stuff. They had cleats. This is all. I got some like boxer briefs, some capris, kind of three-quarter pants, some shirts. I think they are used, bro.
Yeah, throw them
I don't
in the
know.
washer,
Now I'm kind of thinking twice about buying those boxer briefs. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
But they're gonna help me out when I play on turf fields. But Bali, how are you doing, mate?
I'm doing great. It's been a great day, and I see you got some good stuff here.
I mean,
like
I did
it.
Christmas shopping right there.
Yeah.
Low key. I'm actually
like
set.
it.
Everybody better like their gifts when they get them in December. But, guys, we got a really good episode here tonight. We're going to obviously react to the LAFC result. We're going to have to travel to BMO Stadium to play Los Angeles FC. It's going to be a very interesting match, a team that we've seen multiple times and in high-stakes scenarios. So we're going to be back in that situation against this club. And also we're going to react to the Monterrey game. We haven't talked about that yet. And also some European news. Some stuff has been happening. Some transfers, some injuries. We're going to talk about Yoro. Got to talk about that guy. And also catch up on the Olympics here as well. But, gentlemen, getting into the episode, shout out to everybody that's on the Patreon and on the Discord. The conversation continues there. But, guys, Vancouver defeated Tijuana in regulation time, which sends Austin FC to Los Angeles to face LAFC in the round of 32 of the 2024 Leagues Cup. Now, Austin FC defeated Pumas 3-2 at home and Rayados of Monterrey 2-0 also at Q2 Stadium, just to be forced to play away at BMO Stadium against what a lot of folks consider to be Austin FC's boogeyman, LAFC. Now, Drusi versus Buanga, Ring versus Bogusz, McConaughey versus Will Ferrell, and LAFC's 6 wins against Austin FC's 2. Boys, what are your thoughts on this result? I'll start off with you, B.
Yeah, we obviously wanted Xolos to be Vancouver and to host them at Q2 Stadium. It's weird how we win the group, yet we're away in this next round. It doesn't make sense to us.
That is BS.
We should be hosting this game, but we're not. We're going to LA. A lot of fans, which I'm not down with, are coming out on Twitter saying, "Oh, it was good while it lasted. Oh, it's over."
Go off,
man,
go off.
You can't have that mentality. Like, you got to throw. The MLS form doesn't tie into this. We beat Pumas. We beat Monterrey. We're going into this next round. We need to be on the up. We need to be looking at LAFC as a team that we can be. I know they're a good team. I know that we're away. But I just hate seeing that kind of mentality on the TL, on Twitter, on X, and everywhere. And, man, we got this. We can get a result in LA. We can do this, bro.
Bali, your overall thoughts on the result sending Austin FC to BMO Stadium to face LAFC?
It's gonna be tough, Yeah, I agree with B. People with that mentality, we don't need that right now. I believe in the team. I believe that we can get a result. It's gonna be tough though. We all know about LAFC. They're a great team, and they play, especially at home. They play well, so it won't be easy.
To be fair, Bali, a lot of people had Austin FC written off at the beginning of this tournament. So can you really blame those folks that are saying, "Oh, it was nice," right?
Yeah.
I mean. What do you got to say on that?
Yeah, and I'm one of them. I thought we were gonna get destroyed, but they proved me wrong. The team played well, and I believe that we could go out there and perform well. Let's pray and let's hope that we get a result.
No, I don't know if you've seen Breaking Bad, Bali. B.
Yeah.
You've seen it, right, B?
Yeah.
So there's this scene where Walter White, he's looking for his stash of money. And I forget exactly what happens.
His girl gave it to her sneaky link, bro.
Oh, that's what it was.
That's messed up, man.
To Ted.
To Ted, yeah. And he bought a Rari or something.
So Javi, because he needed the money to bail out the company.
The company, and then he used it to buy a Rari.
Yeah. And she was like, what the hell, Ted?
So that's the response.
This user, Javi, user 2221112, he said, We really beat Pumas and Monterrey just to play away at LAFC. Life's not fair, man. And he added the gif of Walter White going insane looking for the money. That's exactly how it feels, mate. I mean, Austin FC, dude. I mean, they were able to pull off 2 major upsets only just to go to LAFC, mate. And now these teams, LAFC and Austin, right, they have faced each other in the past. In fact, LAFC was Austin FC's first game. Remember that?
Yep.
We went out to LA. We saw Austin FC's very first match. It was 2-0. LAFC took the dub, right? But then you fast forward to 2022 and you have Austin FC's biggest win over LAFC, 4-1 at Q2 Stadium.
We've also beat them before in LA.
100%. I'm just getting to that, mate.
Oh, okay.
Maxi Urruti fired the team forward with the brace, and Diego Fagundes scored a screamer free kick. But like B said right now, you also have an away win 2-1 that was inspired by none other than Ruben Gabrielson. Absolutely magic performance by him that night. Although there was some controversy, LAFC fans were saying that Kip Keller committed a foul in the box and the penalty wasn't called for LAFC late in the match. Now, in total, these teams have met 9 times, resulting in 6 wins for LAFC. Like I said, 2 wins for Austin FC, and 1 draw that happened just last month, mate. It was 1-1. And you simply can't leave out the Western Conference heartbreak. 19 goals scored for LAFC against Austin, while Austin has scored just 10 against LAFC. There has been some changes for the Verde and Black. You now have Bucari, right? You now have Dani Pereira in insane form. Owen Wolf is playing fantastic. Juicy Dior without the captain armband. It seems the pressure has been lifted off of him. So I'll start off with you, B, with this next question that I have. What percentage do you give Austin FC to advance to the round of 16?
I'm gonna give it 70. I'm gonna go high. Just coming in, beating Monterrey after everyone said that we wouldn't even. Everyone said we wouldn't even win a game in the group. Not only that, we beat Monterrey, we beat Pumas. We're coming into the round of 32 in form. You know, I threw away the MLS form out the window. This is not 100%. The MLS. This is the League's Cup. So I think we have a chance. I think we can give it a go. I think the boys hopefully are motivated that it's LA. You know, hopefully they have a chip on the shoulder against this team. I want the fan base to have this mentality, to share my mentality and thinking that we can have a go in LA. So I'm backing the boys. I think we got like a 70% chance, man.
70% chance, Bali. B is very optimistic with his prediction for LAFC. Now, this morning, I went to Twitter, X or whatever, and I posted the photo of Ruben Gabrielson after the loss to LA in the Western Conference Final. You remember that photo?
Yeah, I remember that photo.
Taken by Rudy. What a photo. He posted it in black and white. It was absolutely powerful. Ruben Gabrielson looks like a hungry tiger behind bars, and he can't eat because the match, obviously, Austin FC lost it. And if you think back, that caption, Ruben Gabrielson, I think there was a quote that he gave later on, which was he was upset the fact that his kids couldn't play in the confetti, and he forced himself to watch LAFC celebrate so he can have that feeling of wanting to have that revenge against LAFC. Yeah. Then, unfortunately, he had to go back to Norway. We've already talked about that in past episodes. But, Bali, I'm going to ask you next, brother. What's your percentage for Austin FC? And do you think that there's an element of revenge going into this match from the Western Conference Final?
Nah, I mean, Ruben, talking about Ruben, you know, I miss that guy, man. That guy was just the mentality. Everything about him was just captain material all over. And, but, you know, talking about him, you know, players with that mentality, you know, we don't have those type of players here in this squad right now. So do they want revenge? Maybe they do, but who knows? They want to play, they want to perform, and I'm hoping that I see that. I think it's a 50-50. I'm not going to lie to you. You know, we did play at home against Monterrey and Pumas. You know, we do know that we carry this team. You know, we give them that atmosphere. They know that extra energy. But, you know, away from home, it all depends how we show up. Are these players going to show up? Are they going to show the same intensity that we've been seeing at the Q2?
100%. If
they don't, then we're going to see them walk through us.
Now, B, we did mention the 1-1 result that just happened between these two teams, Austin FC and LAFC. This was just last month or just over a month ago, June 19th, Austin FC faced LA, 1-1. Hader Obrian scored his goal, a little bit of a screamer. I think there was a bit of a deflection on it. He doesn't care. And Kai Kamara, he equalized it 1-1 in the 90th minute. I mean, maybe, I don't know if this is something you can go off of what it'll be when these two teams face each other on Wednesday in Los Angeles. But just what can you tell the listeners if you're giving a bit of a preview for what's to come?
Man, if I'm being honest, I don't really look too much into that result. Like I said, I throw the MLS form out the window. This is just my personal opinion, bro. I wouldn't look back into that 1-1. That night was weird. It was like the weather was bad. It was a midweek. And then our form coming into the competition was also bad. But I would mostly look into our performances against Pumas, our performance against Monterrey, and take those two performances into account going into this LAFC game.
Sure.
You were actually talking about, because we didn't know the results quite yet outside the stadium, bro. We didn't know whether it was going to be Vancouver, Cholos, or LA. And you were saying something about maybe you were low-key a little bit more worried about maybe getting Vancouver having to go to Canada.
100%.
And I agree with that take, bro. So LAFC, I'm down to give it a go. I back the boys, like I said. I take the Pumas performance and Monterrey performance, and I think we can get a result in LA. I think we can go through, bro.
Look, everybody wanted Cholos, right?
Oh,
everybody
of course,
wanted
of course.
Cholos.
Just because of the fact that it would have been at Q2 Stadium.
12-man stuff right there. 12-man stuff right there. That noise would have probably drowned Cholos.
Yeah.
But we couldn't rely on them to get the result. They went up 1-0 in their match against Vancouver, but like I said, Vancouver's a quality team, and they showed their quality by coming back and taking them on 3-1. Tijuana gave them some help by getting a red card themselves, but Vancouver, you just can't write them off, bro. I mean, they were leading LAFC 2-0. LAFC came back and tied the match 2-2 when they faced each other in the Leagues Cup. I believe that was their second match for LAFC. But anyways, like you said, B, I didn't want to face Vancouver away in Canada. Turf field, if I'm not mistaken, and they're pretty good at home. They're very tough to beat. Like I said, we wanted Cholos, LAFC. I think we can take them on. I'll give it 60%.
It's just very unfortunate that we win the group. We went
at
out.
the
Not only
end.
did we just win the group, but we went out 6 points out of 6 points in regulation.
It's
We
a gut
won the
punch.
group, and we don't have it at home.
It's a gut
We
punch.
need to. Leeds Cup needs to. That's a criticism towards Leeds Cup that I would say is we need to fix that.
I have a little bit of segment for the criticism of League Cup, or what we would change next year, right?
Okay.
If they were to talk to us in a
thundering
Zoom
today,
meeting
bro.
one day. I know. It's raining because Austin FC's mad. The gods are mad that League Cup robbed Austin FC of hosting rights. But guys, if Austin FC were to make it past LAFC, right? I gave it 60%. BU gave it 70%. Bali, what was your percentage?
50.
50, right?
50,
So
50 to me.
we're pretty much optimistic, I would say, right? 50 is still pretty high for Austin FC against LA. Some fans might say, right? Now, who would they face if they would make it through to the next round, past LAFC to the round of 16th? Well, the winner of the W6 group or second place of the W2. Now, those games, I believe those groups will be resolved by tonight. I think they kick off at 9:30 or something like that. It's late kickoffs.
By the time you're listening, the matchup should probably already be out.
Now, in those groups is Chivas, LA Galaxy, San Jose, Necaxa, Seattle, and Minnesota. So, I'll start off with you, mate. If Austin FC were to get through past LAFC, who would you like to face in the next round?
Well,
Round of 16.
first of all, Chivas is going home, so we can rank thumbs out.
They play the Galaxy.
They're done. They're out of here. Like last
Show some
year,
respect, show some
embarrassment.
respect.
I'm assuming Galaxy's gonna win the group, so Galaxy's in. In the other side, it could literally go. I mean, you would go Minnesota, maybe Necaxa. I would say Galaxy. I mean, if we can get
Galaxy is one of the best teams in the West,
That's
mate.
what I'm
Let's
saying.
go.
So-
Hey, let's go for it. Let's go for it. Let's go
that's
for
my
it.
mentality,
Vamos,
Bali.
vamos,
That's my mentality.
vamos.
Look, if we can get, look, we're obviously looking ahead
Boys,
here. We're
come
looking
on,
ahead,
boys.
H. We're looking ahead.
Okay.
We need to be worried about LAFC, but we obviously we're fancy. We want to see if we get through LAFC, who we play, and it could be Galaxy, which is another big team. So all I'm saying is to people listening, think back to before the Leagues Cup started. Think back to how you thought the Pumas game was going to turn out. Think back to how you thought Monterrey versus Austin FC was going to turn out. Look how those games panned out. I'm not going to listen and sit here and tell you, oh, but LAFC this. It doesn't matter. We beat Monterrey. We beat Pumas. We take that, and we take that mentality into LAFC, and we can beat LAFC. And if we beat LAFC and we have to play Galaxy in the next round, let's keep that momentum. Let's keep that mentality going into that game as well. So I'm backing the boys.
Now, I'm going to share something from the Discord that was posted by R Glass. Shout out to my G.
Shout out
I
to
think
my
this
G.
guy is a time traveler, bro. Because they won the European Bracket Challenge. They won it. They're on track to win the MLS Fantasy Challenge that we have there as well. And just game after game, dude, this guy predicts the final result, like ball knowledge on point, 100%. FCito expert as well.
Damn.
I don't even know what I don't even know
What
his
a
real
guy.
name.
What a
I don't even
guy.
know his real name or who this person is. But they honestly light up the Discord.
I'm excited
and
to hear what he was.
I love to hear what they say. No, but they pretty much broke it down on what has to happen if Austin FC is going to host, right? So he says this. If we beat LAFC on August 7th, then we would play the winner of the West Group 6 or the runner-up of West Group 2. Those teams will be determined tonight, both matches at 9:30 p.m. We said that. Seattle versus Necaxa in Group 6. As long as Seattle wins, goes to PKs, or loses by 1 goal in regulation, they win the group. If Necaxa wins by 2 goals or more, they win the group. Minnesota can only finish 2nd or 3rd. Austin would host Necaxa and travel to Seattle in the round of 16. Galaxy versus Chivas and Carson Group 2. In this group, we're interested in 2nd place. If Chivas beats the Galaxy in regulation, then the Galaxy would be in 2nd place. Galaxy would either go to Seattle or host Necaxa. If the Galaxy win in regulation or PKs, then San Jose would be in 2nd place. San Jose would either go to Seattle or host Necaxa. Bear with me. If Chivas wins in PKs, Chivas would be 2nd and would host Seattle or Necaxa in California. For the round of 16, playing Seattle or San Jose would be away. Playing Chivas, Galaxy, or Necaxa would be at Q2. Match would likely be on Monday, August 12th.
You get all that, Bali? Thoughts?
Hey,
Very annoying. Very annoying.
man,
Man,
you
that's
know
a
what,
lot to get around, bro.
I want Chivas just to spank them and slap
Bro,
'em
Chivas
around.
not getting through, bro. Come on, get Chivas out of your head, bro. They're done. They're grouped.
No,
Like
you know
last year.
what? I mean, it's
First-
it's looking like if we beat LAFC, it's looking like
We could host.
it's looking to me. It's looking like
Ooh.
Is that hell?
oh, it's that hell, bro.
What the hell?
Is
It's
that
hell.
a tree, bro?
coming
Is that a tree,
down,
bro?
man.
Is that a tree, bro? Is that a tree coming through the window, bro?
There are branches close to your window, brother.
There it is. But
Yeah. But
Insurance
it's all good.
payout.
We're like
Insurance
we're,
payout.
We're like in the
Insurance
we're good.
payout.
We're good.
we're good. We're good.
Finish your take.
But
brother.
it's to me, it's looking like if we beat LAFC, we might have to go take out Galaxy too.
We host.
I think
though. We
I
could
think,
host.
I think
That's the
Galaxy's
thing.
next.
Are
I
we-
think Galaxy's next.
So what you're saying is Texas could potentially own California.
Oh my God!
Imagine. Look. No. Just look. Imagine we beat Monterrey, Pumas, LAFC, and Galaxy.
Come on, bro.
I'm with it.
Come
I'm
on,
with
bro.
Seba.
Are we going
Seba,
for a run?
Alex,
Are we going
Ring,
for a
Donnie.
run?
Are we going
we
for a
making a
run?
run?
Why
Are we
not?
making a
Why
run?
not?
Madre mía,
Why not?
madre
Why
mía.
not?
We're going for a run?
Madre
Why
mía.
not,
We
bro?
going
Why
for a
not?
run?
Why
Madre
not, bro?
mía,
Why not?
madre
Let's do
mía,
it.
sí.
Let's do it. Think back
All
to what people thought
Hey,
about before the Leagues
if
Cup
we do
started.
that, they better watch out for us.
If we do that,
If we do that, I don't
Wolfen,
know.
Wolfen?
I'm gonna say this.
Nah,
okay?
nah.
I'm gonna say this.
Chill out. What is, bro? What's
Bro,
going
something's
on? What's
going
hitting the
on.
window,
Hold
bro?
on.
Guys, I'm gonna say this. Okay. B's checking here just to make sure
Yeah,
it's
it's
not
coming
hail.
down. It's coming down.
It's hail though.
Yeah, it is.
Damn. I wonder what.
Damn.
I don't know.
Hey,
what's
man,
up.
in Austin, Texas.
Damn, bro. The
But
Ferrari,
guys,
the Ferrari,
If
Hernan?
the pod
The
cuts
Ferrari,
off out of
Hernan?
nowhere, just
The
know the
car,
power
man.
went out.
The car outside, my
The Ferrari. Your Ferrari, mate.
Sponsored by the club.
Oh my God.
Sponsored by the club. Nah, I'm just kidding. But guys, in all seriousness, thinking back to Austin FC's performance in the group stage of the Leagues Cup before we get into the round of 32 against LAFC that's coming up, we have to remember this important fact. Dessler has looked amazing. He has the potential to drop a great game against Boanga. I'm confident in that, 100%. But I'm also going to say this. Just remember, Austin FC fans, we've only had Osman Bukhari for 30 minutes.
Yep.
30 minutes is all you've seen of Osman Bukhari. And in those 30 minutes, he inspired the entire stadium, bro.
And he also made a huge mistake.
He also
What?
made a huge
And he also
mistake.
made a huge mistake.
Yeah,
But
but
think about
we don't need that in
the
those.
positives.
No, but he's gonna want to make right with that.
100%.
He's gonna wanna make
He
right with
better.
that.
He better.
Thank
He
you.
better.
wanna
He
make
better.
right with
Thank
that,
you,
brother.
He better. He better.
Osman Bukhari he's out with something to prove, mate. He's out with something to prove. And what a stage to do it. BMO Stadium.
And who's captain?
Alex Ring.
Alex Ring, who we've been wanting to be captain.
100%. Now,
And you've seen it on the pitch. You've seen it on the field.
no,
the
guys,
difference.
before we change gears, right, and talk about what was Monterrey against Austin FC, rate the Leagues Cup. We asked Monterrey and Pumas fans outside of Q2 Stadium that exact question. You're going to see their answers here soon when we upload that content.
Tonight.
But what do you guys think about the Leagues Cup? Does it have a future? And what's your biggest critique? Like, what would you tell Don Garber and the president or the commissioner of Liga MX to change to this tournament?
Well, first of all, how can Austin win the group 6 points out of 6 and not host the next round?
Biggest criticism right now.
That stands out to me 100%. We need to fix that. I think they take into account, correct me if I'm wrong, bro, the form in the league.
Yeah, pretty much. Last season, we went into a lower tier.
Okay. No, we need to focus on the Leagues Cup and how the groups turn out. That form needs to be taken into account into the next round. So
We should have home field.
we should have home field
100%.
advantage. We win the group. We won the group, bro.
LAFC's in second.
Well, come on.
They didn't win the group.
So
True.
how does that doesn't make any sense.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
we need to fix that. But on the positives, actually, also the Pumas and Monterrey fans that we asked for their thoughts, a lot of thoughts. But one thing that was in common was that they would want the Leagues Cup to be in Mexico as well.
Two sides to that
Two
coin.
sides.
Two sides to that coin.
Yeah.
Go. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
they want to have they want the MLS clubs to play in Mexico because they come in, they support, they feel like maybe the MLS clubs get, obviously they're at home, they get more support, I guess. It's just they get pampered a little bit more, so
Yeah.
they would want to have either have the entire tournament in Mexico. I don't know how that would work with having a 2-leg game. I don't know if that's even feasible. Like it's too much travel.
tough.
Yeah, it's a lot of
It's
travel.
a lot of travel. So,
traveling.
but that's the one thing that stood out to me.
I mean, imagine having to go from Seattle to
Guadalajara.
Guadalajara. That's a trip. But hey, check this out, B. Those fans, they have a point, right? A lot of people feel that way. If you look at the comments on Instagram or on TikTok of anything Leagues Cup that we have uploaded, everybody's saying, "Come to Mexico, come play in Mexico, see what happens, this and that." But I'll say this: there was a fan that spoke on the fan mic outside Q2 Stadium last night, and he said, "To me, I like Leagues Cup because I can't go back home and see my team in their stadium. So to me, this means everything to be able to see them in the city that I live. Yeah, I'm not from Austin. I'm not from here. I'm from Mexico. That's what this is my hometown team. But this gives me an option of seeing my favorite team play because I can never go back to see them."
Yeah, for example, there was
Think about that.
a couple Pumas fans that saw Pumas play a competitive match for the first time.
Probably for the first time in 20 years, man.
Exactly. And them being lifelong fans, living here in the United States, traveling either from Houston, from Dallas, it doesn't matter where, to watch their team. And to me, I saw those reactions. I was like, oh, man, that's beautiful. That's awesome.
That's why I said there's two
That's
sides
awesome.
to this coin.
There is two sides to that as well. The positives is just having Liga MX fans be engaged in the talk about together with MLS. It's like it's more engaging. It's more fun.
I said this on the previous pod. Some people agree with it. Some people didn't. But how about now? Was it not huge wins for the culture of Austin soccer, Austin football, to get wins versus
Banger
Monterrey
take.
and Pumas?
Banger take.
That way, the kids that are coming up now, if you're 20, if you're 30, your opinions, your teams, they're set in stone. They're not changing.
Yeah.
And I respect it 100%, right? But those kids that are 12, 11, 10, 6, 7, whatever, right? They're still forming their soccer takes. They're still forming the teams that they're going to support throughout their life. Austin FC, massive, massive hit on the table against Liga MX Giants. That's going to be something that those young fans are going to take with them for the rest of their lives. And mark my words when I say that.
No,
Quote me on that.
That's true. I mean, you said that they now have a little bit of ammo.
They have a little bit of ammo.
So
that's all I
that
said.
means a lot. You see a lot of young fans at Q2 Stadium.
Yep.
They want to be involved and engaged, but
And you know what? I'm those kids. I went into work and I said, "What's up? What's up? Where's everybody at?
Where's everybody at?"
And check this out. Tonight, I see my uncles. Family party coming
Oh,
up. I
what's
haven't seen
up?
them since.
Yeah.
What's up?
What's up?
What's up,
with
Tio?
it?
What's up, Tio?
What's up with
What's
it?
up?
Facts, bro. Facts.
My little cousins.
Yeah.
They all like to talk mess about Austin FC. What's up, mijo? What's up, mijo? It's on
Facts.
site.
What's
It's on
up,
site.
mijo? Slap him
and
in
that's
the
It's on
middle.
site.
and that's what the Leagues Cup brings. That's what the Leagues Cup brings. Is if
agree.
Look, it could have gone how we almost 90% of the fan base, maybe 95% of the fan base thought it was gonna go. We could have gone into that party and we could have had the little primos. Hey, what happened? What happened? You know. So, but it didn't work. It worked out in our favor.
100%.
Dove for Austin culture, the culture here in the city, the soccer culture all around. So it's great, man. This
Job's
is awesome.
not done. Job's not
Job's not
finished.
done.
Job's not finished.
Job's not done.
LAFC is up next. But on the positive, just one thing that I would add on to the Leagues Cup is the money that players win also. I have here on my notes that the current Leagues Cup rewards teams money for each game won and also a pass to the CONCACAF Champions Cup for the winner, which you can parlay into a pass to the 2025 Club World Cup.
Yeah.
That's going to be coming up. Now, in total, the Leagues Cup has $40 million in prize money, like a purse to be distributed as the tournament goes on, and each team earns $100,000 for participating and $50,000 for every game won. And I think that kind of brings out the competitiveness in some guys, because imagine if you're here from second division in another country and you just got signed to the MLS and you're playing for $50,000 every single game. Your cut of $50,000. That has to be motivation. And I'm talking about guys like Guilherme Biro. I'm talking about guys like Jader Brian. I'm talking about guys like Brendan Hines.
So Austin's $200K in the bag now, huh? $100K for participating.
They have prize money, yeah.
So $100K for the
Yeah.
2 dubs. So does that money? Do you know if that money gets
I have no
distributed to
idea.
the players?
I have
Is
no
the
idea.
club just
Well,
bag it?
hopefully,
check this
hopefully
out.
it's a bonus.
Well, check
but
this out. Josh Wolf.
Hopefully it's a bonus.
Josh Wolf, I believe it was in a midweek media availability. He said that the players win money and a cut would also go to the coaching staff also.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Wolf
That's
getting
nice.
Wolf
So-
getting his cut too.
I was about to
Getting
say
a cut, of
because
course, rightfully
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
rightfully so.
Yeah.
So I love if that's a fact. I love the fact that maybe that's a factor in the players maybe putting everything into these games because hey, if there's money to win, I'm going at it.
yeah,
So-
true.
Hopefully it does bring out in the fight in some of these players. Maybe not in guys like Drusy Dior who already make $6 million.
Yeah,
a
hopefully
year.
he's man. Hopefully he's man enough to say, I don't want somebody take the
Pocket
cut.
change,
Give it
pocket
to
change,
Vito.
pocket
Give it to
change,
Vito. Give it to Vito. Give it
Pocket
to
change,
Dáselo,
pocket change,
dáselo.
my boy.
Seba,
Dáselo a Heinz Aiko. Dáselo a Heinz Aiko. Algo.
I will give credit to Seba because earlier this season he gave a bunch of his teammates Beats headphones. So,
Oh, yeah, he
So,
did.
so
Nice.
he's always blessing the
Hey,
guys.
he should bless us with
He's
some
always
beats.
blessing
Hey,
Bless us with
Seba,
some
hey,
beats,
Seba, buy me a rollie.
We need some
What?
tape.
Buy me a
Nah,
rollie. Hey,
nah,
buy me a rollie.
First on blockers, how about that?
Hey,
Hey, don't block me, dog. Just
Shout
buy me a
out-
rollie, fool.
shout out to Seba. Shout out to Seba for coming out and speaking to the media after the Monterrey
About
match.
about time.
Some folks might say about time. Some folks might say, "Oh, he only comes out when they win."
I heard that's gonna be his last time.
We don't know. We don't know.
I heard.
Now, one thing we will say is he did come out, spoke to the media. Alex was able to ask him questions. He gave Alex, 3 or 4 answers that were fantastic. You check them out on our Instagram if you haven't seen them yet. But pretty much happy. And also he, gave a shout out to his teammates that have been contributing goals. That's one thing that Seba has, I wouldn't say has always needed help in, but it does help his gameplay whenever people around him are also producing. Any
No.
take on that, B?
No, yeah, it's always good to see Seba show face. To be there in the media and answer some questions and provide the fans with some feedback. And it's always good to see him.
Now he says this, quote, "We always work the same way. I think in some games it comes together, in others it doesn't. But the idea is always the same. Obviously, when we have the opportunity, whoever gets the chance, the goal is to score and help the team, which is the most important thing." Now that's Seba on what changed in the attack for Austin FC. Alex asked him that because more guys are scoring. He also says this, about the Leagues Cup from last year compared to this year. He says they wanted to turn around the situation that they experienced last year, which wasn't one of the best. Seba thinks that they faced 2 very big teams from Mexico, Monterrey and Pumas, and he believes that most people didn't expect Austin FC to make it through. But they pulled off an upset. He thinks that they came out on top, so now they have to wait for another result. We now know it's LAFC and see where they have to play. So big ups to Seba for speaking to the media. Hopefully we see more of him. And also Ethan Finley talked to Alex. Some great words.
Nice. Football critic cooking.
Critic cooking.
My boy's on fire.
Ethan Finley credited Danny Pereira for the match against Monterrey. He said
Yeah.
that after Copa America that he pretty much turned into a man.
He's a beast. The kid's a beast.
It's weird because that's exactly what I said on this Spanish pod. So I'm wondering if Ethan Finley is doing Duolingo with the Spanish podcast that we're putting out because that's the exact same thing that I said.
No.
Nah,
Ah,
doubt it,
yeah.
brother.
Hey,
I
but
doubt it.
Danny has 5 million written all over him.
No,
5
okay,
million.
well,
That's his
boys-
price tag. 5 millones.
Let's transition
We talk.
into what the
two.
let's
Nah, five.
let's transition into what the Monterrey game was versus Austin FC. 2-0. Obviously, big result for the Verde and Black. Austin FC completely shocked the entire CONCACAF region by beating not only Pumas 3-2, but also with great performances from Danny Pereira, Owen Wolf, Jader O'Brien, and Johnny G. The Verde and Black was able to slide past Rayados of Monterrey 2-0. Now, in the end, winning Group A meant nothing, and now Austin has to travel to face a 2 seed in Los Angeles, LAFC.
Outrageous.
Now, boys, on the Monterrey match, if you can give us your overall thoughts on the win there. Obviously, this match is in the past, but we're going to react to it here for a couple minutes. Your overall thoughts, B?
Yeah, this is Monterrey has been our biggest opponent ever in our history. The biggest team that we've played, the most expensive team that we've played, I believe. I mean, if you put their club and put the MLS rules on them, they have like double-digit DPs. Juggernauts in Mexico. Just a massive club. This is the biggest opponent that we've had. And we beat them with a clean sheet 2-0 in our house. Magnificent, amazing performance by Danny Pereira, by the boys in general. What a goal by Danny. What a pass by Owen Wolf. I mean, just one of the best results in our history. I would say it's weird to say. You know, you could throw in the playoff wins as well,
100%.
but just happy all around. I mean, it was an amazing night, bro.
100%. I agree 100% with that, mate. Now, Bali, I want to get your overall thoughts on the Monterrey result. Obviously, 2-0 for Austin FC over at Rayados. But one thing that hasn't mentioned yet is the fact that Monterrey is potentially thinking about firing their coach, El Tano, over this pretty much
Grouped.
embarrassment in the Leagues Cup. Monterrey, one of the most expensive teams, like B said, they have to be one of the favorites for these kind of tournaments. Pumas as well is kind of in that same pressure group. But Monterrey, mate, I mean, we pretty much grouped them.
Oh, we did.
Yeah, we definitely we showed them with class too. With class, you know, Dani Pereira. I mean, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if Monterrey throw a bid in and try to buy him off us
They got
already.
so much money, bro.
Because
They got so much money.
because you know, just the quality that he showed that game, it's put a spotlight not only on Austin FC, but our players, you know, because now, you know, a lot of teams are going to be looking at our players like, I like how he plays.
100%.
You know, John Gallagher, now we see him now explosive on the wings, you know. Now he's catching attention from Liga MX teams like, who's this guy? I haven't seen this guy.
Who's this Irish?
You know, who's this Irish guy? Who's this guy? You know, who's this guy running from the wing fast? You know, because that guy's fast.
Yeah, and Danny does deserve this praise 100%.
Interesting.
Danny deserves the praise, but I also want to give a little bit of praise to Owen Wolf.
Oh,
Yeah.
100%.
I
Owen
mean,
also.
Go on, B.
this guy, he gets so much hate just because people are questioning maybe his PT, his position, why he's there in the first place because his dad's the coach. I mean, there's a lot of hate coming to Owen Wolf, but if you can put that aside and just focus on his performances that he's had, some great performances for us. That move, that assist, it was class. It was class. I mean,
Yeah.
it was awesome. Probably one of the top highlights of his career, in my opinion.
Some people are attributing it to Monterrey players just not caring, and I kind of disagree. Because at that point, Monterrey was still looking for the result. They obviously wanted to advance. You can't tell me that they didn't care about this tournament. Some folks are saying that the players were playing for the coach to get sacked, which maybe those things happen in Liga MX. But I think Monterrey wanted to win that game, and they were just caught up upfield.
They were trying to push for the goal.
They were trying to push forward.
The game plan was bring in a fresh Owen, a
Yes.
creative Owen
Yes.
in a game where Monterrey is pushing for the dub, where we are locking it down, trying to defend and trying to nab it at a counter. Perfect, boom, Owen. You know, to create that assist in that space.
I want to add two real quick things to this. Number one, shout out to Diego Valencia from the Spanish pod. He was crediting Owen Wolf a lot for what he did. A lot of people weren't doing that. I just wanted to give him his shout out.
Put some respect on Owens.
The second thing is that as a center back myself, when I used to play at high intensity levels, you know, at the peak or whatnot, whenever a midfielder is coming on fresh and you're at the 70th minute mark, 65th minute mark, and you're absolutely exhausted, you've been putting it 100% and you still got to go another 20, 30, and this kid is absolutely, you know, brand new onto the pitch. Those little pump fakes that Owen Wolf pulled off, bro, those will kill you, dog.
Yeah.
Those will absolutely murder you because he does 1, 2, 3, and then right before he passes it to Danny, he does one more, dude.
That's
I
why
mean, I was watching it on screen and I got faked out.
That's why you're told whenever that happens, you gotta let them know you're there. You gotta give them that.
Massive credit to Owen. And you know what? Somebody who actually used to play like Owen, but his knee kind of gave out, Bali. Bali was Owen Wolf before Owen Wolf was Owen Wolf.
Owen, yes, I am Owen Wolf, yes.
Yeah, bro.
Yes.
I saw
Bali
that
had it. Bali had a spark.
I'm not gonna lie. You know,
Was
I had-
Lisa
I had-
Ringer?
You know, when I back in the day, you know, I was some serious, B.
I
really
remember.
was.
I
You really
remember.
was.
You know,
I
in the
remember.
field and
You started
Yeah.
to
In the
focus.
streets too. In the
You
streets
started
too,
to
no?
focus on other things.
Streets
in the
got
streets
him.
too, you know.
Streets
Wow,
got
wow,
Bali.
PGO.
Streets got Bali, and We're Austin TV got him out.
Yeah.
We're Austin TV
My
got
brothers,
him
my
out.
brothers, my
We're
brothers
Austin
right
TV
here,
got
my
him
brothers,
out.
my
We're
brothers.
Austin TV got him out. But gentlemen,
Also on the players didn't want to advance. They want to get the coach fired. I was there. Pumas Monterrey. Monterrey wanted to beat Pumas. You could tell
Stop that
they-
excuse, Liga
stop
MX
that.
fans. Oh, they're not trying. They want to win. You know, there's fans there. There's a lot
This
of
is
Pumas
an
fans.
embarrassment to
A
the
lot of
club.
Monterrey.
This is an embarrassment for Monterrey to be grouped with a group of Austin and Pumas.
that's my
Come
next
on.
question. That's my next question, B, and you can answer it first.
Yeah.
Was it more of a win for Austin FC thanks to their hard work and determination to get the result, or was this an absolute bollocks disaster class from Rayados?
I'm just hard not to sound biased, but this is gonna be a standout performance by Austin.
Okay.
standout win against Puma, standout win against Monterrey. Monterrey getting grouped is a disaster. I mean, it is an embarrassment. So maybe it's a mixture of both. It's like a perfect storm. Monterrey getting grouped and Austin, showing out. So maybe it's a mixture of both. But I think if you look at the group, Monterrey, Pumas, Austin, and you look at the main thing out of all three of these games, what stood out the most? It's Austin beating Pumas.
It's
Austin beating Monterrey. I think that stands out to me the most, bro.
And you know what's crazy, bro? We've been reaching out to some people in Liga MX content creation universe, and they've been mentioning We're Austin TV. They've been mentioning Austin FC, and it's with respect. It's finally with respect.
Finally, bro.
It's finally with respect.
Finally.
With respect.
I like
After the Mazatlan and Juarez disaster last year, after the Violet national disaster.
They kind of cooked me. Hold on, pause. They kind of cooked me real quick. They kind of cooked me. One of the homies said that I had a very American accent with my Spanish, and I think I kind of do still. But Bobby, go ahead, man.
That's good. Everyone remembers us as from the Haiti game, honestly.
Yeah.
Like
Juarez, Mazatlan.
we went worldwide with that game.
Yeah.
We were all over the news, all over the sports media.
You know what stood out to me, and we're going way
We
back,
got
but
destroyed.
when we played Violet in the Dominican Republic, was right after the season opener with Kip Keller passed it to Stroud.
Oh yeah, so we were
Bro,
already
there was fans in the Dominican Republic that were
jeering.
They were
they were booing.
They were booing Kip. They were like
every time he touched the ball. Every time he touched the ball,
That's how much national news we made. Is that people in the Dominican Republic knew about that mistake?
I feel bad.
It was dark times, but like H said to his point, is we're finally starting to get some
respect.
We came back with the bang. We came back in the scene and boom,
Look,
Monterrey, boom, boom.
I'm gonna say this: RESPECT.
What?
Find out what it means to me.
RESPECT.
That's what Austin MC's finally getting, man. Respect.
You don't know this song, Bali?
It's like on every movie, dog.
It's
I know.
It was in that commercial when we were young.
Right, it's in every commercial too.
I wouldn't watch TV when I was young, bro.
What did you watch?
He was in the streets.
I wouldn't. I didn't have.
He was in the streets.
Chill out, man. Chill out, man.
My
Damn,
fault.
bro.
Thurman.
Shout
out Thurman. Thurman Heights.
Thurman, you came from Thurman,
Nah,
Bali?
chill out.
Those Springs?
Hey, man.
Those Springs?
Hey, man, you put him. Hey,
shout
man.
out my boy
Hey, man, put him
BTP.
in.
Shout out my boy.
Shout out Brandon.
Man, yeah, he came from Thurman, boy.
He came from Thurman. Thurman OG. Now, gentlemen, just real quick, just sending some shout outs to Khaled O'Brien for his goal, John Gallagher on the assist. Fantastic flick by Drusy Dior.
Overshadowed.
That flick creates it.
Yeah.
The flick creates it because when the ball's going to Seba, two players or multiple players are now focused on him and they think he's going to take a touch. No, he doesn't. He flicks it to the open space. John Gallagher is able to take the absolute just acres of room that he's given. He waits. Right? No, I'm just kidding. He waits. Sardes is in the box. He reaches. Looks like he can't really get it, but Khaled O'Brien in the back post converts it. And now Khaled has the same amount of goals as Emiliano Rigoni all time for Austin FC.
Again, bringing up Rigon.
Bro, start bringing up
That's
that.
a stat.
Start bringing up
It's
that
a stat.
fraud,
Khaled
man.
O'Brien, the same amount of goals as Rigoni had all time for Austin
Hey, bro,
FC.
you know what I've noticed?
And it's Khaled's first season.
Didn't Rigoni score just like once, twice?
Six.
Galaxy and Houston are the only goals that come to mind.
Six.
You
believe
want
it
to
or
know
not.
something? Now that we're talking about that cheat, now that you brought up that cheat, you know what I've noticed? He never said goodbye to us, to the fans. That he didn't post anything online.
Nah, he was like retweeting and stuff, but he never said goodbye.
He never said like.
Why would he
hey,
say goodbye to the
say goodbye,
fans?
bro?
They cooked him.
He
Yeah,
should
we
have.
did
He
destroy
should
him.
have.
But at least show respect to some fans.
That's true.
He should have
Show freaking
archived his
respect.
post and just pretend
At
that.
least say like, hey, Austin, gracias por todo lo que hicieron por
Hell
mí.
no.
Gracias por los 5 millones que me dieron.
if he
la
would have said
plata.
that, he would have had to turn off his comments, bro.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
100%.
True.
You
You're
know
right.
what I mean?
True.
So-
You're right.
We can leave him alone. I just wanted to give a shout out.
Cheat, that fraud.
I just wanted to give a shout out to Khaled for equaling.
Yeah.
Because that goal that was scored to go up 2-0, I think took the main headlines and everything.
And
And I like that little dance.
Jader's been great because look, Bukhari came in. Jader maybe he's gonna be moved around, maybe taking a step back, maybe after starting being on fire with us. Nah, look, I'm playing, I'm scoring.
Yep. Now, we talked about these guys a lot, but on the Danny Pereira goal, Owen Wolf masterclass assist. Shout out to them. Bali, just real quick, if you could give that goal a grade, what would it be on a scale of 1 to 10?
Danny's?
Yeah, the play and everything.
The opponent and everything.
It's
gotta be.
From 1 to
His
10.
first goal at Q2 also.
Oh, I gotta be a 10.
Gotta be a
Gotta
10.
be a 10.
Gotta be a 10.
And they wanted to take it away from
Yeah,
him, bro.
that's what I didn't like that. I didn't like about that. They had to wait so long.
It sucked.
He was
because
clearly
we were there.
onside.
Because he was onside.
Yeah.
But okay, don't raise the flag if it's offside. VR will pick it up. it sucked that it kind of killed the celebration vibe a little bit. But hey, look, at the end of the day, it's the
Golazo.
goal, the
I
goal
also,
winning.
want to say this. I want to send a shout out to my G Football critic, Chef Javi, Dani Pereira, and his family as well. Really, all the Venezuelan people that are listening to this pod. They're really going through a tough time in that country right now. They're trying to, the people are, I guess they're trying to overthrow the government because they're trying to steal the election. Clearly, the people want the current government out. They want to put democracy. And if I'm not mistaken, maybe I'm not too qualified to speak on it, but Fuerza Venezuela, that was an emotional goal for Dani Pereira. Maybe, I'm not going to put words in anybody's mouth, but the moment that his country is going through, him being from Venezuela to score his first goal at Q2 Stadium, it's just a mental roller coaster.
Yeah, there's a lot of political unrest in Venezuela. So all the Venezolanos that are out there, our
Fuerza.
Alex players, it's got to be in their mind. I mean,
Yeah.
so
I mean, there's been multiple players from Venezuela's national team that have been posting onto their story, giving, hope to their people, because they were also a big movement going into the Copa, right? And all that stuff. Venezuela, the Bano Tengo Fe, it united a whole country.
Yeah, their performance in Copa America was great. I mean, we were there firsthand. We experienced it when they came to Q2. So
we saw it. We saw it. So Venezuelan people, if you're listening to this, stay strong. Dani Pereira, keep going off, brother. The fans are definitely appreciating everything that you're doing for this team, as always, as you always have. Now, Juicy important, again, gentlemen, without a goal or an assist. B, you always say that Juicy can be...
He's that guy.
That he can be impactful for a result, even though he doesn't contribute to the goal. You've always had that take. And then defense solid again. Biru, a standout player in this League's Cup defensively. And then Matt Hedges, he might still have some gas left in the tank. Big ups to him. Now, let's see. Just one more question that I had, guys, before we go on to some of the next topics here. Who do you think is going to get the move sooner to Europe or to a league abroad? Will it be Dani Pereira or will it be Owen Wolf, Bali?
Dani Pereira.
Why?
To me, he's just a better player all around. He plays more. He starts more. He's the guy that we always go to at such a young age.
Mm-hmm.
We kind of depend on him. Kind of crazy to believe that we depend on him so much. And to me, his future is so bright. And honestly, I think the move is coming next. I mean, I think this is his last season with us, honestly.
Oof. Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And I wish him the best. I want him to, because I think he hit his ceiling with us already. Okay. I feel like he has to go.
Somebody needs to help him.
Yeah,
grow.
I think, and with the better coach, better everything, better team,
Plus,
better league.
There's been talks about people that are close to him, his camp, people that are close to him. They're saying that maybe he can be a little bit more advanced creative role, a little bit more forward role. He's been kind of in a defensive role with us a little bit. So yeah, I agree with Bali.
Now, real quick, this is what Ethan Finley said on Dani Pereira, the official quote. He says, since Dani Pereira has come back from Copa America, if we've seen a young player turn into a man. I'm sure some of you saw the clip of him after Bukhari gets the red card, and he turns around to the guys. I'll let you guys translate that. He was talking about when he did the... Yeah. That's a man's mentality. He's willing to do some of the nasty work, and he's doing it really well. Really proud of him. So just big ups to Dani Pereira growing. I mean, we've seen him go from a kid to what he is now, bro.
It's crazy, man.
I love Dani, bro.
I love Dani.
I love Dani so much,
I still have your shirt, right there.
Still haven't watched it.
Still haven't brought it to the stew for some
Still haven't
reason.
brought it to the stew.
Bro, he's
No,
never brought it to the stew.
And I'm not going to.
That's
Bring it to the
you know,
stew.
I'm
You
going
got
to.
Hector's kid too when he scored that banging
versus
goal.
Portland.
Come
You got to
on,
give that jersey
bro,
back
come
to
on.
him.
Yeah, I think there's only goal, only Austin FC goal.
You got to give it back.
Yeah,
bro.
I'm gonna talk to him.
You
I'm
gotta
gonna
give
talk
it
to him.
back.
I'm be like, you know what, Hector? Nah, I talked to him already.
Give it to his son.
He said nah.
Give it to his son.
Bring it to the stew first so we could.
Nah, no.
I'ma take a big
I'm not
whiff.
gonna bring it. No,
I'm going to take a big whiff.
No.
Whoa.
Whoa.
I'm gonna take a-
Whoa.
And then you can
Whoa.
take it.
Whoa.
No?
Dude. Whoa.
My fault, guys. Okay, maybe we could cut that out.
Okay.
Maybe.
Yeah,
I
cut
gotta
that out,
go
dude.
after the pod,
Yeah,
bro.
cut that out, dude.
We ain't cutting nothing out, brother.
All right, guys. Now, just one more question. The last one be: how important has Juicy been since the captain ban went back to Alex Ring? Was it really that much of a factor for him?
Look, the data's there. The footage is there. The games are there. He's not captain. Ring is captain. And look what we've brought up. I think from the moment that Ring was stripped of his captaincy, everybody was like, hey, whoa, and yeah, Juicy maybe is less pressure. He can be creative.
Not a leader. He's just not a leader. Not a leader.
I think this is for the best. I think that Ring being captain is for the best. And Juicy being able to be more creative, be less pressure on him, be focused on other things on the pitch rather than trying to lead a team, be vocal about a team. I think that falls better on Ring. So I think this is great. This is good. I hope he doesn't.
It's a win-win.
It's a win-win. I hope he doesn't take it it's hard not to take it as a shot. You know, it's hard. Like you're captain now. You're not.
I mean, you celebrate a goal and you do the.
You go like
Miguel,
this.
man.
Yeah, talking to y'all. But
Talking to this guy.
Look,
Hey.
Drewsy's that guy, and I'm gonna keep saying he's that guy. You know why? Because he's that guy.
Not really.
If he dips in form, something every player dips in form.
He said that actually.
But guess what doesn't go away, and that's the ability, class. And he's class, and he's that guy, bro.
and this might be his last year with us.
And you saw that flick. He's saucy with it. He's got swag on the pitch. If he's up for a game, he'll put in the work. If he doesn't score an assist, but if he's up for the game, he's gonna put in a great performance, a great shift. I love Drewsy. I love Danny. I love this team, and we're ready for LA. I'm hopeful.
Drewsy love it.
Drewsy
love
love
it.
it. Drewsy love it.
Drewsy love it. Drewsy love it.
Hey, shout out to him.
Twerk for him.
Credit.
Twerk for
Drewsy.
him.
Credit
Twerk
to
for
Drewsy.
him. Twerk for him. Twerk for Drewsy.
Hey,
Twerk for him.
Drewsy's that guy.
Out of
Drewsy, you're that
pocket
guy.
now.
You're
Out
that
of
guy.
pocket.
Twerking for him now. Twerking for him.
That was for y'all. That was for y'all, bro. Not for me. It wasn't for me. It was for y'all.
How do you feel about that one, Bali?
About what?
I
Oh
don't
yeah.
know.
No, yeah, I know he was talking to us. I know. Yeah,
Good.
He was mad.
Good.
He's pissed. But you know what?
Good.
Hey, look, keep scoring, keep performing. I mean, yeah, just keep
It's
going. Just
motivation.
you said you wanted pressure. You said you missed the pressure, but te la estoy dando, papi. ¿Por qué te enojas? Damn, why you getting mad?
Let's go flip some cars, motivate him some more.
Texas Citizen just sent me a picture of him at a game in Poland.
That's my boy. I
Oh,
love
he's in
Texas
Poland?
Citizen. That's
Oh,
my
yeah,
boy.
it's-
That's my boy, Texas
He's in
Citizen.
Poland. This is the view from the place he's staying at.
Let me see.
Nice. Shout
I
out.
told
Look
him,
at that.
I told him I was like, bro, Poland looks like that. I thought Poland looked just
Like you
weak.
thought it was snow or something?
Yeah,
Something like
yeah. That looks like-
Poland. Poland's beautiful.
That looks like somewhere in like Utah, bro, or like Yellowstone or something.
Poland's beautiful, man. I used to.
Hey
I
man,
talked
there's
to a girl
always
from
nice
Poland.
spots anywhere.
Yeah.
There's
Talk to
nice
a girl from
spots
Poland,
in.
You talk to a girl, bro.
Yeah.
You talk to girls from all over the world.
I'm exotic, baby.
Okay. All right.
Yo,
Pitbull.
Mutt.
Yo, what the
True.
fuck?
Now, okay, let's see. We talked about Austin FC, mate. Let's see. We talked about Drewsy Dior and the band and all that stuff. Hadar Brian, big ups to him. Looks like we got to move on to some European transfers and some news. And I want to start off with Yoro because
Yoro,
we were
What
going.
happened, bro?
The
I'm in
kid.
blank here. I'm in
The kid
blank.
that they pressured him to play. They pressured him to play. And he got injured, out for 3 months.
So this was a guy that multiple teams were after in the transfer
Madrid, too.
market. Madrid was after him. Man United was after him. I think PSG was
Yeah,
after him as well.
PSG, Madrid. He wanted Madrid, honestly. I think he wanted Madrid.
Was Arsenal
no,
in the race? No.
F no. I'm
Who
sorry.
doesn't
F
want
no.
Madrid though? You know.
Okay,
F
so Madrid offered money.
Yeah.
However, where was he playing at?
He was playing at Rennes. It starts with the Rennes.
Oh, Rennes.
In
Okay.
French. In French.
Oh,
Ligue
Rennes.
1.
Rennes.
Rennes.
Okay,
How would
so
you say it in a French?
they wanted more money than what Real Madrid offered, and Real Madrid was like, "No, we're offering you a project, bruh. Like we're offering you
Yeah.
legacy. You
Yeah.
got to take an
Okay.
Bruh.
you got to take an L to come sign with us." Type stuff, right?
Yeah. No,
Okay,
no, you got to. Yeah,
And
yeah.
so there was a big money offer that came from Man United, of course. Man United does business like this in a
Yeah, they don't offer
ridiculous way.
projects. They
Throw the
offer
money.
money.
Just take the money. Take the money. Take
Well,
the Ferrari.
It was 52 million that what they paid for.
Oh my
Madre
God.
mía, coño, man.
What?
Madre
1
mía.
year left on his contract.
Oh my God.
walk on a free.
18 years old.
Oh my God.
And now, mate, he has a suspected broken foot, and he could be out for 3 months.
Three
What
months,
a
B, 3 months,
disaster,
B.
bro. So unfortunate, man.
And there was medical concerns
Oh my
going into this
God.
transfer. But now he is ruled out for 3 months. This is Man United confirming
You know-
with the suspected broken foot.
You know what stood out to me with Man United is that recently they were making moves. They stood out like, oh, Man United are getting business done quick, which is something that we haven't really seen from them. I mean, they get into a transfer saga and it lasts the whole window. And last minute it gets done. I mean, think back to the Bruno signing. And now they're in here. They're making quick moves. They're getting things done quick. And then 52 million for an 18-year-old, and he's out. Oh man, it's very unfortunate. But Bali, I mean, you said that they pushed him.
They
forced him?
forced him. They forced him. They forced him. You know, the kid. You know, I mean, as soon as they came in, play him, put him in there.
But-
and they, you know who they put him in there with the mighty Arsenal.
Arsenal did
No,
injure.
he had played before. I think he played against Rangers. He had some playing time.
He
but,
was injured in the
but
Arsenal
then
game.
but then they put him in with the big boys with the mighty Arsenal. And you know what happens, B? You know,
Just-
you get body up checked.
All it took
Yeah,
was
you
get
35
injured.
minutes. 35
You break
minutes
your leg.
in.
Man.
35 minutes in, he got hurt, bro.
And my G Eric wants to bring up all kinds of stuff, but he never wants to talk
Yeah,
about.
but you don't want to talk about this. You don't want to talk about the facts. The facts that you paid 52 million
Oh
and
my
he's out for
God.
3 months.
Disaster.
And your coach
Disastrous.
pressured him to play. That's a fact, my boy.
I
Disaster.
back what Real Madrid did 100%. My G, Ocien
do you?
from Discord, he backs
you?
what Real Madrid did
Well,
too.
what Real Madrid did was smart. I mean, it's
Yes.
kind of messed up. They kind of want him to.
Madrid, to respect, they have leverage in any transfer.
Yeah, the smart.
They don't
business.
have to drop a bag. It's
Yeah.
Madrid. You want to come play for Madrid?
Exactly.
You got to, like you said,
Smart
you got to take
business.
a hit.
Yeah.
Now, on the Madrid topic, they did play a friendly yesterday against Barcelona, where Barcelona,
Clásico?
Clásico, a friendly, of course. Barcelona, those are the only clásicos that they can win nowadays, the friendlies. They win 2-1. Paul Victor, he scored in the 42nd minute and in the 54th minute. Nico Paz got the goal for Real Madrid in the 82nd minute. Very even game, though. 11 shots for both sides. 6 shots on target for Barca, 3 for Real Madrid. Possession, very even, 50% each one. Pass accuracy, both 91%. So it was a pretty, very possession-y match or whatnot. Both teams had the ball. They were distributing it well. Like I said, Barca won it 2-1. This was at the MetLife Stadium. B, I mean, you're a neutral in this. I mean, you care? You care about this?
No, not really, bro.
No?
Not really. You know me. You know my takes. Every time we do preseason, every time we do Austin preseason, you come in with your notes, respect. You know what I'm talking about? I'm like,
Preseason is preseason.
Preseason is preseason, bro. I mean, look, Chelsea hasn't won a game.
Chelsea played America?
We got 3-0 against America. We got slapped around against City. We lost to Celtic. we got whooped by Celtic.
What's going on?
It's preseason, bro.
What's
We got a
also
new
going on with
coach.
Gallagher? Why did he
Gallagher,
get banished from the squad?
Man, what it's coming out. I think it's Chelsea they want to get a purchase.
They want money.
They want money, bro.
Yeah,
He
bro.
is an academy product, so his transfer is going to be 100% profit.
Yeah.
Which after all the spendings, everything that's been going on, we desperately need a big bag.
The way
Todd Bowley does
Todd
business.
Bowley. The way Chelsea does business.
Stop.
Todd Bowley.
And Gallagher has played well. He didn't get that much PT in the Euros with England, but he was a standout player for us. And from his camp, it's coming out that he wants to stay.
Something smells fishy, bro.
He wants to stay, so it's the narrative out there is that Chelsea are forcing him out for the money.
Yeah.
That's what it sounds like, bro.
And
him
it
out.
seems like it's going to be Atletico de Madrid. There's been some positive talks now. The move actually might happen
Yeah,
now.
it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. It's
So-
gonna happen.
Based off of what I heard about Conor Gallagher, Atletico de Madrid might be a good fit.
Oh
for him.
yeah,
it's gonna be a good
great
fit.
fit. He
Simeone,
What are you-
Simeone, El Cholo.
What are you laughing at, man?
No, nothing.
He's
If-
that kind of midfielder. He's that
going
hard
on?
worker.
Yeah,
What's
He's
going
that
on?
sweeper.
I'm sure of it. I'm
What's
sure
going
of
on?
it.
Oh my
sure.
God, I get what you're saying, bro. My
What-
God, you want to get into
No,
this?
I
no,
don't.
no,
I
no,
don't.
no,
I
no,
don't.
no,
I
no,
don't. I don't want to get into it
I
at
don't
all.
think so.
I don't want to get into it at all. But Conor Gallagher, there's been
love him.
There's been some stuff going on.
there's
right?
been some rumors
Okay.
of his antics
I
off
need
the
to look
field.
into. I don't
No,
know.
it's all-
I need to look
it's
into
all-
it. I need to look into it, mate. I need to look into it.
Let's just say he could have an Enzo case.
Madre
Oh
mia.
my God, no, he could.
Madre mia. Enzo
Alleged.
Enzo finally back in the squad. Apologized like a man. Like he
Of
had
course,
to.
of
He had to
course,
beg
yeah.
his teammates for
I
forgiveness.
don't know about
Fofana,
begging. I mean,
Fofana,
Fofana
made
kind
a
of told
post-
me, hey, that's my mate. Come
man,
on.
it's.
Facts.
I mean, we could do a whole pod on that
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
situation, bro.
Chelsea's preseason has been madness.
Yeah.
Madness,
New
but
coach.
we got a new coach, and I'm very excited. You can
He's a
see
good
his
coach.
mannerisms, you
He's a good
see
coach.
his antics, his style, like what they try to do. Pep Guardiola came out and even said that he sees what he's trying to do, but he couldn't do it because of the pitch. Again, another shot at the U.S. pitches. I mean, when is USA gonna catch a break? We've been catching strays from the Copa America, from Pep Guardiola. Come on, if we want to take this sport seriously and not just bring in money, let's take care of the pitches. Let's focus on the quality of the field, the quality of the training facilities. I'm tired of hearing this stuff.
Before you tackle that problem, why don't you unlock all the private fields that you have locked up in this country that are behind tall fences? Let the kids play.
That was our culture growing up, bro. We had to
Yes.
jump over fences and break through
Bro,
locks
we
to play
got
soccer.
we got
Play
kicked out.
soccer.
We got
And
kicked out by police officers
Yeah.
from schools because we were just messing stuff up.
Yeah.
We would
And
bring
then the
our
cops
own
would pull up.
cones and play, and then have to jump fences and then be looking out for
Yeah.
cops to play soccer. Come on.
Yeah, and then the cops would pull up, and then the chasers, and they try to pull out the taser on
To
us.
be
And
fair-
then we had to run.
Whoa, what the?
We had to run.
Bro,
We had to
I
run
don't know about
fast.
that.
Yeah, they had them. They had them.
We had to run fast, and they pull out the taser on us,
I'll
and then
say
we had
this.
to,
I'll say this: we were messing up those portables because we would.
tip them over.
No, we would. No, we're not. The portables, wait, the siding, the metal siding.
Oh, yeah, we were
yeah,
hitting it with the ball. Yeah, we
We
were.
were
We
hitting it
were.
with the ball.
Now we
But
were.
But
Yeah,
come on,
we
we're
were.
trying
We
to
were.
play.
Yeah,
We're trying to play.
Yeah, I was young, and I was
Yeah.
crazy.
And it sucks jumping the fence because I was always like, I don't want to. And then one time my shorts got caught and it ripped, and we just
Ruined your
got
day.
there.
I was
and it
always
just-
quick with it.
Ruin your day.
As soon as I heard the little taser, brrr, I was out of there.
Skirt.
As soon as I heard
This
the logo, I
guy
was
is
out of there.
insane. But just real quick, before we switch up from the Real Madrid-Barcelona game, just one quick stat. We got to see the future for Real Madrid. The front three was Güler, Endrick, and Brahim Diaz.
Hey, honestly, Hernan,
That's the future.
I wanted to ask you a question. Would you send Endrick on loan or something? To me, he doesn't look ready. He doesn't look ready.
I think this is a guy that needs to stay at Real Madrid and develop. He's not like a Reiner Jesus, who was loaned out to Borussia Dortmund. He ended up being a total flop. We paid a good amount of money for him. He was in the Rodrigo class. I think he came in at the same time. But Endrick, no, I would keep him.
I think a loan would help
He's gonna
him.
have to play.
I would keep Endrick I would keep him a very close eye.
Have you
on
seen him
Endrick.
play, B? Hendrick? Have you
I've
yeah,
seen him play
he's
for
very young.
Palmeiras.
He's very young.
Bro,
He's done good in Brazil.
the
He
guy
did
is
good.
hor- The kid is
Look, I'm gonna say
bad,
this,
bro.
I'm gonna
Like
say
pretty,
no,
like pretty
he's
bad,
a
bro. I'm not
kid.
gonna lie
He's
to
a
you.
kid.
He's a kid,
He's a
bro.
kid. I'm saying you take on loan, Girona,
No.
Girona.
Okay,
loan.
Send him on
Fenerbahce.
loan. Send him on loan, and he's gonna develop characteristics that you're not in control of. Keep him for one season.
So you're more interested in him developing the
With Real
Madrid, the
Madrid.
Madrid vibe,
Yes.
that Madrid mentality.
Yes. There's
lot
been
of
a huge
people-
investment into this
I
guy.
think he's gonna fold.
You have to
Hernan,
develop him with a
Hernan,
close eye.
I think he's gonna fold, Hernan.
Well, okay, if he folds,
I'll
he
be real.
folds, but develop him
He's gonna fold.
under your close eye. That way you know what his first year is going to be like. And then based on that, decide, does he need to go on loan to France because of their level? Does he need to go on loan to Germany because of how they play? Can we get him a loan to England at a very high level? You know what I'm saying? You got to see where you can
Yeah.
send him first.
Nah, I compare him to Yamil, and you can see the difference like right
Oh,
away. you know?
Yamil is
Completely different
like
players.
like
though.
not even like
Different
not
players,
even
though, different
not even
players.
like
I agree with you.
5%, not even
I agree with you.
5%, bro.
Yeah,
agree.
that
You
is-
need to watch
that-
him play,
that
B.
is true, but you're
The kid
I
sucks.
think it's
Different positions as well.
The kid
Plus,
sucks.
Mbappe,
The kid sucks.
I was actually should take, but I was
take, should
actually
Sucks, I'm sorry.
at the beginning with the whole Mbappe saga. I wasn't quite sure. Is he gonna just take on that number 9 role? I mean, he is number 9 now. He's out. He's gonna be that number 9. So, I mean, is he gonna bench Mbappe? There's no way. Is he gonna Mbappe gonna take a back seat to give Hendrick some minutes? I don't see that happening.
No.
So it's tough.
It's going to be 2017 all over again for Real Madrid fans with the insane competition that's in this squad. I mean, remember when James Rodriguez was fighting with Kovacic, with Modric, with Cruz, with Casemiro? I mean, there was so much competition in this team. Morata, Benzema, Ronaldo. I mean, everybody wanted to play and everybody was good. So it's going to bring out the best in everybody. And if you're a fan of Real Madrid, you want to see this. Competition is the best thing that can happen to a team because you don't want guys to be complacent and know that they're going to start week in and week out because that's when they just chill out and that intensity leaves their system.
Madrid is Madrid, bro. I saw this meme that said when Mbappe went to Madrid, some guy said, explain this in NBA terms.
Oh, I've seen that one too.
And it's like if LeBron James joined the
2018 LeBron James.
28
Miami Heat 2018.
2018 LeBron James joined the Warriors after breaking the win record in the MLS.
Yes.
And
Accurate.
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 I think
And
so.
you know what? I have a buddy. Shout out to Majid Chase. He's a big NBA nut and football nut, NFL nut. He said that this is gonna hurt soccer because if you once any team in any sport has all the best players, it ruins the sport for the next couple of years. And he said the Warriors did go on a run that kind of ruined the NBA for the next couple of years. It's kind of true.
I would agree with that take, but if it wasn't if the soccer wasn't so global,
That's a good take.
look at City.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a Madrid, and you could argue the same thing with City. There's two Warriors.
But look what City did to their league.
That's true, but then it's just a global more.
Fair.
I think there's more. If you're looking at La Liga only, if La Liga was the head of the head, then yeah.
I mean,
we
they
would be
kind
over.
of
They're
they
not.
go in and out.
They go in and out.
They go in
Spanish
and
teams
out.
always do big
Yeah.
things.
Now, Bali, we want to talk a little bit about Arsenal real quick. We have a couple of minutes on the pod left. They've been going through some friendlies, right? They've been
How
doing a
they
little
been?
bit of a tour. They lost to Man United in penalties. No, they beat United, but still went to penalties. What kind of Americanized thing is that?
The game was going to go to penalties regardless.
Leagues Cup.
They won 2-1 though. Shout out.
Yeah.
That's the game that Yoda was injured. Unfortunately, the penalties they lost them 4-3. United takes that, but then they play Liverpool. They lose 2-1.
Yeah.
That was on Wednesday, July 31st. On August 7th, they play Leverkusen. That'll be fun. And then looks like an Emirates Cup final is coming up on August 11th. What's that about? Emirates Cup final.
It's just weak competition. I think last year we played
Money grabs.
Sevilla. Yeah.
Money grabs.
I think last year we
Those
played
are
Sevilla. I think.
the Tottenham trophies.
The Tottenham Trophy.
Yeah, Tottenham. What Tottenham wins.
It's cool though. Lyon versus Arsenal. I think that'll be a fun match.
Yeah, we're gonna destroy them. Arsenal right now. We're looking great. We're looking like the top team in
Oh.
England. And we're looking forward. We just signed Calafleury.
Yes, tell us about
a
that.
great center back. 50 million. Some slight. And we need backup. Saliba and Gabriel played ridiculous amount of minutes, and we need to give them a break. They could get injured, and we can't afford to gamble.
B, why am I hearing from anti-Arsenal fans that the Arsenal fans are more obsessed with this guy's looks than his actual football? I'm talking about Ricardo Calafiori. The only reason why I say that is because there's been a lot of aura posts. They're saying, "Oh, this guy has aura. This guy, this guy." There hasn't been many football takes.
Us Arsenal, we don't care how he looks as long as he can play.
It doesn't
That's
seem
all I
like
care about. That's all we care about.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. I've just been seeing
about.
Arsenal posts about how this guy looks like a model, how he has aura, this and that. It kind of reminds me of Hector Bellerin. It kind of gives me that same like model vibe. That model vibe.
We hated that guy. We hated that guy.
I don't know. And you know what? Look, there's a graphic here. Oh, never mind. I thought that was Hector Bellerin right there. I was like, they're already
What
comparing
are you
him.
trying to say? What Hector Bellerin? What like?
No, Hector Bellerin was stopped being a footballer and he was just model.
He was doing
after a
runway
while.
stuff.
Yeah, he was doing runway stuff. That's what I'm saying. Like
He had like a YouTube vlog too and everything.
I mean, this guy could double as a GQ model.
I don't know.
This guy looks like a Roman god or like a Greek god. I mean,
I don't know, bro.
look at the brother. Look at his cheekbones.
I'll look when he's on the pitch, see how he performs.
You want to sign
Look
him?
at
Or
his
what?
cheekbones, bro.
To me, it's
look at
it sounds like you
want
want to
a
sign
fan?
him, mate.
Look
To
at
me, it
his,
sounds like he's a fan.
look
You a
at
fan?
brother. Look
Te
at
gusta?
look at his profile.
What
Te
are we
gusta,
doing?
Hernan?
Look
Te
at his
gusta?
profile,
What are we
brother.
doing
Look
here?
at his chin. This guy was shaped by the gods. I don't blame Arsenal
I'm sure
fans.
he's a great footballer, mate.
I don't blame
Nah,
Arsenal
look,
fans.
mate.
This guy looks like he was shaped
a
by
great-
Michelangelo himself.
He's a baller.
I think he's a good pickup, Arsenal.
He's a baller.
Good pickup.
Yeah, we'll see.
he's a
We'll see
baller.
what happens there. Hopefully, it doesn't turn out to be
He's gonna elbow Beanie in the face
like a Yoro.
and knock him out.
Wow.
Anyways, B, is there any other Chelsea news that we forgot to
No,
cover?
I mean, we kind of talked Chelsea a little bit.
Buying players like crazy, spending money.
Gallagher
in
seems like
Brazil.
he's on his way out. He seems like he's getting pushed out, by the way. We haven't won a game, I believe, in the preseason. Hoping to get one. I forget who. I think we play Madrid next. We got Madrid coming up. Maybe we can get a dub there. If Barcelona got a dub, maybe we can. It is preseason. My thoughts on preseason is preseason, man. We're it's all right. Premier League is coming up. It's coming up close. 2 weeks, I believe.
I'm excited. It's crazy how
I'm
it
excited.
goes
It's quick. Football
The
doesn't
best
rest,
league in the
bro.
world. The best teams in the world.
Bro.
It looks like the Premier League kicks off on my B day, match day 1.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
What the best.
Who's
the
your
best
Who's
team
your
in the
prem
world?
team this year now?
Who's your Premier
City.
League team? Arsenal.
City's my
what?
prem team.
What about Arsenal? What about the
Arsenal's-
mighty Arsenal?
Arsenal, we go in and out.
Hey, thoughts on Chelsea's kit though?
We go on and out.
Trash.
Disgusting.
What?
Trash.
Disgusting.
It grew on me.
No.
It grew on me.
Trash.
Hey, I see what
Trash.
Chelsea's trying to do with the away kits. Like they're throwing in the red, the white, America. The owner.
That's what they want to do. They want to
Saboli.
make Chelsea America.
Chelsea Cowboys.
Taboli.
But guys, real quick, shout out to the women's national team in the Olympics.
They beat Japan.
They're killing it, mate.
They beat Japan.
And I want to say this, bro. For so long, the women's have been carrying the soccer federation as a whole. I know that the boys make all the money, they make all the revenue or whatnot. There's that conversation that the women's side doesn't generate enough money like the men's. But talk about the achievements that these ladies have been able to pull off. New coach Emma Hayes, dedicated to bring this program back to the high levels that it used to be at in recent years, right?
The female pep,
The female pep,
as far as pedigree.
Emma fucking Hayes, bro. Emma, I wish she was my coach, G. I wish she was my personal life coach. Shout out to Emma Hayes. She's getting the bag herself. But the 2024 Olympics, the U.S. women's national team eyes medal as quarterfinal win, Q's turning point. They defeat Japan 1-0. Big ups to them. Any words on Miss Emma Hayes?
Yeah, I mean, this move to the U.S. coaching job was for a while. I mean, she won silverware with Chelsea. She won a lot of silverware with Chelsea. Like we said, she's very renowned in the female coaching world. So. Yeah, I mean, I think the U.S. can go for gold, brother.
I mean, look at this graph here that we have from ESPN. The yellow is passes completed, B. The purple is passes that were not completed by the U.S. versus Japan. I mean, look at that dominance.
Yeah.
That's insane.
This is Emma Hayes football.
Emma Hayes football.
Emma Hayes football.
Emma Hayes football.
Emma Hayes football. Now, guys, the boys got smacked up by Morocco.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Morocco.
I mean, Hakimi.
Not good enough. Not good enough.
Hakimi and his boys, his countrymen,
What is Hakimi doing?
We saw Morocco's level in the World Cup. They shocked the world. Big ups to them. Right now in the Olympics, they're here. Hakimi leading these guys as captain, beating the crap out of the USA, mate. I mean, I was a bit shooketh. And maybe it's a little bit of a wake up call to the United States Soccer Federation, bro, because they do need to be putting results on the international level. And unfortunately, this is another embarrassing exit from the Olympics. But I will say this. Maybe they were affected at the fact that some players weren't released by the club, because the clubs have to release players.
Yeah.
And if it's not officially recognized by FIFA, they don't have to. And this is a competition that is not officially recognized by FIFA. Well, it's not recognized by FIFA, but they're not forced to release players. And then also some guys were snubbed. Diego Luna from RSL, he was snubbed as
Your
a first
boy,
choice pick.
Chivas?
He was snubbed as a first choice pick, and then they hit him up like, hey, if you want, you can be put on the list of maybes in case something happens. And he was like, nah, I'm good on that. I'm a first choice player. I'm not going to be on no waiting list. And he received some criticism.
Not really.
He kind of received criticism saying like, yo, bro, you should have just taken it. What the hell?
But
But I think he should, honestly, great take by him, Diego Luna. He's a quality player.
And your
he's
boy
he's
from
an okay
Chivas?
player.
And Cade Cowell, another guy that was snubbed. He could have
Your
easily
goat?
changed it. But I will say this. They did lose to France, but they were able to turn it around against New Zealand and against Guinea.
That's one
They
thing.
made it out the group.
That's the thing when we did the Patreon pod. That was my take.
Yep.
After losing to France, I felt like we could have got out the group. We did it, but Morocco, I mean, they just spanked us.
yeah, class.
100%.
So the semis is Morocco versus Spain, France versus Egypt. Little talk on France. You took shots at their coach. He said he shouldn't be there. He's a pundit. They're in the semis, mate.
Yeah, talk about that, mate. France completely shocking. Lacazette, we missed you on
Lacazette.
that.
Oh, yeah.
Lacazette. Thoughts on him?
Thoughts
bro?
on that? bro?
Like a threat.
Lacazette.
Like a threat. He's a threat, mate. The guy's a threat.
Bro, he has been putting
Bro, I'm telling you, man.
Where's he at, by
I
the
love
way?
him. He's in Lyon. He went back home.
Okay.
So
He
he's
went
going to
back
play
home.
Arsenal in the Emirates Cup.
Of course.
That's
Well,
insane.
right now, not probably
No,
not.
they're in the Olympics.
He's in the
He's in the
Olympics, so
Olympics.
he's not. He won't get that ass beaten. But I mean,
It would've been
he
cool
was
if went
going
back.
through it. You know, Lyon this past season, they were almost got relegated. They were at the bottom.
yeah.
The fans came out and they were talking to the players. You know, so he went through it this year like a threat.
And on the
His
women's,
life was really at the end a threat.
On
You
the
know, but then
women's
he
on the
he's
women's
good.
side, USA played Germany, Brazil played Spain.
USA Spain the final for sure.
USA Spain.
USA Spain
Ooh.
win it. Spain win
Bro,
it.
Spain has an insane
Nah, Emma Hayes
group.
football.
Emma
USA,
Hayes, man, Emma Hayes football, yeah.
Nah.
And you
It's
know
gonna
what?
choke against Spain. It's gonna choke
And
against
you know
Spain.
what? Before the Olympics started, when Emma Hayes first joined the group, she was interviewed, and I heard this on Football America. Shout out to Sebastian Salazar for his incredible coverage on the women's side. I get a lot of my info from there. Emma Hayes pretty much said that her main job was that she was hired to beat the Spanish in the final. So she pretty
What?
much called it.
So who said that?
Emma Hayes. Emma Hayes was saying
The
like
coach, mate.
Emma Hayes was saying like pretty much they hired me to beat the Spanish in the final.
Damn, she called it.
Kind of foreshadowing
So
that
if
she's
she-
gonna get to the
If
final.
she knew that, if she called it, it's gearing
Oh,
up.
Emma Hayes is the real deal, bro.
Emma Hayes is
So
the
if she
real deal,
loses
man.
the final,
I'll take Emma Hayes at Austin FC. How about that?
yo.
How about that? Catch me outside. How about that? I'll take Emma Hayes at Austin FC, brother.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Me, I won't take her. I won't. I'd rather someone else.
Show
We'll
some
see.
respect. Show
If
some
she
respect.
wins the gold,
Hey, if she wins the gold though, maybe I might. That might.
You guys sleep on
you
Emma
know,
Hayes. Proper coach right
AP,
there.
nah.
Proper guy.
No, she's a great.
No, she's a proper coach. Nah, for
She
sure.
was
Hey.
destroying the Super League with Chelsea.
Yeah,
I
she's
mean.
for sure gonna. She's for sure.
Barcelona
a
was
goat.
Chelsea's women's boogeyman, man. Every time in the Champions League, we just couldn't get past Barcelona, man.
Hey, but she's that's gonna be a tough game. Spain against you. Spain's not no joke.
And she's been dealing with Barcelona with Chelsea, another Spaniard club. Oh,
Hey.
man.
My girl asked me last time. She was like, "Hey, so when the baby grows up, like, you want her to play for like Real Madrid or something?" And I told her, I was like, "Sit down." I told her, I was like, first of all, Real Madrid's women program, they're not that good right now. They always get smacked up. They just started their women's team not too long ago, so it's very new. I told her, I was like, we might have to listen to offers from Barcelona.
Oh,
From
would you
Chelsea.
entertain
I would entertain
Chelseaa, bro?
Hey,
Chelsea,
what-
Chelsea, bro.
Chelsea,
Chelsea's
Chelsea.
women's team
What
is
if-
so
Yeah, it's
good.
good.
What
bro.
if like Necaxa Santos calls you?
If it's a team in Mexico, we want Chivas.
No.
want Chivas.
But what about if Necaxa calls you and it's like a project, like it's like a
If
plan?
it's Necaxa, I'd rather look for something in the NWSL and grow it here in the USA.
Wow, that's
San
that's
Diego,
messed up, mate.
San
That's
Diego,
messed up.
Gotham FC.
Putting your feelings to come on, mate. Necaxa's a great club, mate.
Necaxa actually just
Santos
got.
Laguna's a great club.
Necaxa's going through an ownership change because Eva.
Yeah, they're going through some
Longoria?
changes. Some changes.
So she might hit us up with an offer too. I might be like, "What's up, Eva Longoria? Take us out to dinner. Let us know what you want. let us know what's the offer." You know, I think the guy
That'd
from
be
Deadpool
awesome.
is also investing in Necaxa, no?
Yes,
Ryan Reynolds.
He bought a ownership. Minority.
Yeah, everyone's coming to the football. We're growing.
Reese Witherspoon is with Nashville. Will Ferrell's with LAFC. Matthew McConaughey's with Austin FC. Eva Longoria is going into Necaxa. The guy that does the movies with Adam Sandler, Rob Schneider, the funny guy, he's with Tigres. I don't know if he's an
didn't know
owner,
that.
but he's a big Tigres fan. He's
okay,
always
I
in
didn't know
there.
that.
Then you got Michael B. Jordan. He's in the Premier League, Bournemouth.
Yeah.
They're growing, bro.
JJ Watt
Bro,
with the
Tom
Burnley.
Brady, also Burnham.
He bought Birmingham.
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 Bro, I'm telling you, we're growing.
Oh, wait, bro.
Football's growing.
Didn't they give Tom Brady some flack on that in his roast because his team got relegated?
I don't know.
Or something like
I
that?
still-
I still haven't seen the road.
Hey,
Belichick.
Tom, what a come on,
Belichick.
Tom.
So whenever Bill Belichick went on stage, he took a shot at Tom Brady. He was like, "See, it's not easy being a manager of a team because something happened with Birmingham. I think.
Yeah, they hired Rooney.
Rooney, Wayne Rooney.
Right. We could potentially get Monterrey's coach sacked. El Tano, talking about Austin
Hey, I'll
FC.
take him.
We sacked Wayne Rooney from DC.
Yeah.
We also sacked Hernan Lozada. I mean, Austin FC could be the team that sacks coaches. We'll see what happens there. But, guys, we reached the end of the pod. We're going to continue the conversation midweek with the Spanish episode and maybe a Patreon podcast. We're going to see if the boys can link up. Maybe have to hop on stream for that one. We'll see
I'm
what
down.
happens.
Let's link up. Let's link up, Bali. Come on, you gotta jump on Patreon,
Hey, look,
bro.
man.
You gotta jump on.
Look,
bro.
man.
No,
I'm gonna be real with you, man. During the week, man,
it's tough.
I'm road running, baby. I'm road running.
I've never even heard that term
I'm road
before.
What does
running.
that mean? I'm
What
good.
do
I'm
you-
road-
does
I'm
that
up and
mean-
down.
does
I'm
that
up and
mean
down. I'm up and down.
Nah,
Yeah,
this
I'm
guy,
on my way.
this guy drives
Hey.
18-wheelers
Yeah,
from
I'm on my way.
Arizona to like Colorado.
It's tough
Yeah,
to get
bro.
Bali midweek. It's tough. I
It's
get
tough.
it. I get it, bro.
Nah,
I
but
get it.
Patreon, we got episode coming soon.
But all right, gentlemen, we need to get out of here. Shout out to all the listeners. Shout out to all the subscribers that check us out. And what did Speed jump over
Bro,
a car?
He did
Dude, that
too.
is
Back-to-back
insane.
cars. I don't know if it was real. Is it real?
Nah,
It looks
it's real. It's real. Hey, bro, he's
an athlete.
Bro, he's an athlete for sure. Bro.
He was
an
gonna
athlete.
race the
What
NFL
boat?
player.
He's
Oh,
fast.
Tyreek Hill.
Tyreek
He can
Hill.
jump
Tyreek
high.
Hill.
He's fast. Nah, the kid is serious, bro.
Speed is part of the GOAT streamer.
That's what I
man.
like.
I don't know many streamers. I don't really get into that world.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't really
really-
sure. I just know Kai.
I'm telling you, I don't even. I
Their
don't.
clips are everywhere.
Look,
That's the
I
thing.
just know Kai Sanat because DJ Academics would repost some of his stuff, but I had to unfollow DJ Academics because after the Drake and Kendrick Lamar beef, bro, I had enough
Tired
with,
of it?
with the rap world. I
Tired
had
of it.
enough of it, bro. It's too much drama, dog.
DJ Mustard dropped an album and it flopped. Sold 18K first week, and he came out and said the reason why is because Drake dropped a song with another guy on the same day on purpose, trying to tank his sales.
Yeah, well, that's what happens when you make the beat for Kendrick Lamar, bro.
Yeah, but look, you're that guy, not like us. You make the beat. DJ Mustard could be a comeback. Drops an album, 18K sales is paper. It's
That's
like
bro. That's like Lil Pump
that's.
sales.
I mean,
Lil Pump, bro.
we got reels that do better than that, mate.
No. Okay, that's
on,
it.
man.
We're done. Thank you for joining
I
us.
don't watch
For,
TV. I don't watch none of that.
Thank you for joining us
I
for
don't
another
watch none of that.
episode.
Outside.
Love and Hip Hop? No,
No, nothing.
nada.
Never.
Love and Hip Hop gets good sometimes.
I don't watch nothing, bro.
I watch it with my girl. I watch it with my
Bro,
girl.
you watch
Come
those
on,
shit?
bro.
Oh my God.
Guilty confession. I watch Vanderpump Rules also.
Yo, what is going
Listeners,
on with you, bro?
If you know, you know. It was just something in the background, bro.
It
Like,
always
uh,
is
just
just
something in the
bro.
background, bro. Like I'm
Bro.
at home doing my edits, and it's in the background, and like after a while, I'm like, wait, who's Tom Sandoval?
And-
Why does everybody hate Tom Sandoval?
And your girl's
that's
probably
what
like,
he
just
did.
watch it.
Yeah, that's exactly what she says.
Aww.
But
That must be nice, man.
Both of you guys are single, so you don't know what I'm talking about.
I have no
Hey,
idea what you're talking
man.
about. All I'm
Hey.
watching is House of the Dragon, new episode,
Tonight,
season finale
season
tonight,
finale.
bro.
Let's
Let's
go.
get
Let's
it.
go.
It's my
Vámonos,
shit.
vámonos.
Yeah,
All right.
anyways.
We got to get out of here. Season finale coming up. Have a good night, everybody. We'll be here soon.